Hi friends, I'm going to show you my portfolio, my real actual portfolio as requested. There were too many requests. I will show you what I did to achieve 50% stock market returns this year and how you can build a recession-proof portfolio. Okay, I hope this video only reaches out to only my subscribers and not more. The truth is, I'm not comfortable showing the world my portfolio. It is not smart to tell the world how much money you have. I mean, when is it ever a good idea? However, when I started this channel, my goal has always been the same: to help others, give value, tell the truth always, and never use YouTube as a money generator. I don't sell you courses, I don't give you free ebooks and later spam you with all the emails. I don't do affiliates, and of course I also don't do Patreon. So I get tons of emails for promotions and collaborations, but until now I have not accepted a single one because of this principle. So what I want to achieve in this video is to shift your mindset in investing. Investing is always about mindset and less strategy. You can always learn the best strategy in the world and you will still lose money. Take it from someone who has taught thousands of students previously. I've seen what it takes to be successful. I left that life long ago though. That's the reason why most people who buy courses fail. 90% of teachers who sell you courses are just great salesmen, and 90% of people who buy courses have a failed mindset, and you add both of them up, you end up with a 99% failure rate. So nobody force you to click that button, but yet why is it seems like every decision you make in the stock market is a wrong move? So I hope in this video I will give you clarity and I hope it changes your future. So this is my portfolio. I have about 50% gains this year. If you look at this, the overall profit loss year to date is about 440,000. It changes every day by quite a lot. My portfolio is worth about 1.1 million now, and this is the amount of cash I have left. Means I actually almost deployed all the cash I have left. Let me go through with you this platform over here so you kind of understand when I explain to you my portfolio. What you need to know is net liquid and day trades. This means how much is your portfolio worth. That means when I sell every single stock and close every position in my portfolio, this is worth this amount now, which is about 1.1 million. Cash and sweep vehicle means how much cash you have left in your account to invest. Because I do not leverage, so I watch out for this number quite strictly. So this is how much cash I got left. Let me explain a little bit more on this platform. On the left over here shows my stock position, so what stock I'm invested in. Over here under quantity is how many stocks I own. Over here under trade price, this means how much did I buy the stock for. At mark, it means what is the current price. So my profit here means P and L open. It basically means how much I buy the stock for, how much is it worth now, and you multiply by the amount of stocks I own, you get the profits. So if you're looking at Square now, my profit is at $54,000. Ignore the profit and loss day. This changes every day and this shouldn't be your focus of investing, because if you are focused on this, over the long term you're just going to lose money. I'll explain a little bit more later. I have two accounts with TD Ameritrade. So my first account is the do not touch account, and the second account I have with TD Ameritrade is the itchy fingers account. Why do I have such a setup? I know that the less you touch your portfolio, the more money you earn, simply because timing the market is impossible. I have not met a single person who can successfully time the market over and over again. So for my do not touch account, I add stock whenever it's cheap. You look at Square, I added at about $41, and Tesla I added at $201. And for the other account, the itchy fingers account, this account holds much lesser money. I allow myself the satisfaction to trade stock. This is where I do most of my buying and selling. So for your info over here, I used to have 400 Tesla shares. I got it at about $250 to $300, and I sold it at $450. This is the exact reason why I dedicate a small portion for my itchy fingers. As mentioned in my previous videos, I told you my plan and I executed my plan. So in this portfolio under the Itchy Fingers, this is a place where I used to have JD, Alibaba and all other stock I mentioned in this channel before. I sold almost all my stocks and concentrated on the stocks which I have the most conviction. The only stock I couldn't sell are my burgers. Burgers are my weakness. I don't care how low it drops. I love burgers. I'm not selling my stocks. I physically had a problem clicking the sell button. I couldn't. Why I couldn't click? You see, Shake Shack makes the best burgers. Have you ever tried the Shake Shack burger? Do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the burger. I remember the fleshly minced beef, the butter toasted bun, the cheese on top of it. Wow, just thinking of it makes my mouth water. For the sake and ease of explanation, I will leave out the burger stock. So my portfolio looks something like this. 80% Tesla, 10% Square and 10% Illumina. The percentage will change over time because the stock market moves all the time. Some stock goes up, some stock goes down. So percentage will change, but it's roughly 80-10-10. A lot of you ask me, you want to know what's my thought process before I enter a trade? You see, I've been through enough crises and I'm 40, so I've been through enough. There's one thing in common for all crises. Crisis is like evolution. The weak dies. The crisis exposes the weakness in everything. I will give you some examples. I'm from Singapore, and when this whole COVID thing hits us, we were quite prepared. Our health systems were perfect. A lot of things was perfect. The only thing that got us was the way we mistreat people, like we squeeze all the foreign workers into dormitories, and that exposed our weakness. Because when one foreign worker got hit, it spreaded like dominoes. And when you look at, let's say for example, the US, you have the money, so money is not a problem. Your weakness in this case was actually the healthcare system where it got overwhelmed. So in all crises, all weaknesses will be exposed and those that doesn't make it will die. So during this crisis, I plunge all my money into stocks which I have the most conviction because these companies are really strong to get out of this crisis even stronger. So let's take Tesla as an example. I know Tesla will come out strongest among all the automakers and we can clearly see what's happening now. And what you actually get is innovative companies, strong companies will gain market share during times of crisis. The same applies to Illumina. Illumina does like gene editing, the systems for gene editing. A company that strong really, after a crisis they will come out even stronger. And we look at companies like Square, which is my third company. I'm very sure that online payments will become more of a necessity instead of like, it'll be a good thing. It'll become a necessity because cash actually transmits viruses. So a lot of businesses will start to adopt online payments. Next, I'll cover portfolio allocation. So why 80% Tesla, 10% and 10%? So to me, if you're going to have more like 10 to 20 stocks, your portfolio will roughly look like the same as an index moving upwards, means like the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq. The worst part is, if you make just one mistake, there's a high chance your portfolio will underperform the index. A lot of seasoned investors will know what I'm trying to say. And because of that, you are just better off buying the index. So if you want to outperform the stock market, there is no shortcuts. Number one, you have tons and tons of research and concentrate on the stocks you have the most conviction in and let the stock market do its job. You cannot be convicted in 10-20 companies. There's no way you can understand 10 to 20 companies that deeply. Nobody can. That's it. The strategy is just that simple. As simple as it sounds, right? The only people that will be able to do it are people who put in the hard work, the grind and research to stay convicted. So when this whole world was in chaos, if you followed me long enough, you know my level of conviction. In fact, during the crisis, I did a video. It was quite funny. I got 1 million views. But the thing is, nobody can think straight in a crisis. Then the only thing that can make you think straight is conviction. So back to the topic of why Tesla 80%, the rest 10%, 10%. It's quite simply, I have the most conviction in Tesla. Tesla is like a no-brainer to invest in. It's like they have a proof of concept, it's working. And the biggest mistake most people make is they think that Tesla is a car company. It is not a car company. It is way more than that. And I'm not going to discuss this in this portfolio video. I've done it. I'll discuss in my Tesla videos. So the thing is, you need to ask yourself, which company are you most convicted in? Concluding this video, the mindset you need to adopt is a positive mindset. Market crashes happens for just a split second, but it will continue to climb over the long term. Take advantage of these crashes. Human emotions are hard to control. I set up a system to help me mitigate that problem by having a do not touch account and a itchy fingers account. So that's my first step in portfolio management. The second step is deep diving into innovative companies. You need to spend lots of time here because it gives you the confidence no money can buy. So all you need to do is simple. Set aside money every month, invest. It doesn't really matter where the market are. Invest in 2 to 4 companies with the highest conviction you have. If you are able to do what I do, reaching your financial goals comes really easy. If you want to pick someone to learn from, make sure the person does what he says and is not just a great salesman. If he is good, ask him to show you his results over the long term, not short term. As always, take care of your hard-earned money and invest safe.